I'd make a little video just to say what I've been through so far. So it's going to be pretty intense, I suppose. So I found a lump probably about the size of a marble at the end of November. I found it on a Saturday morning, so straight away on the Monday morning, as soon as I could, I phoned up the doctors and arranged an emergency appointment to go and get it checked out. Went that Monday and lovely doctor checked it out. We both thought, well, I thought it was a cyst, to be honest, because it was that sort of feel. It was only felt really small, really smooth at the time. It wasn't attached to anything, so really wasn't worried. Doctor thought it was something called a fibroedema. I can never say it. Basically just a load of tissue that's sort of gone hard, so she didn't think it was anything to worry about. However, she referred me straight away to the breast care services at the QA. I had a text message with a link to book an appointment with them the very next day, so it all happened very quickly. I booked that in, the earliest appointment I could get, which was 2 weeks, and went up to there still thinking it was a cyst. At that point I hadn't really felt it growing at all. Great, there's a helicopter going over and on my horse, so this could be interesting. So yeah, if it suddenly goes quick in a minute, the horse is freaked out. Can't even see it, it's typical. Where am I? Luckily, he doesn't get freaked out by much. Can't really see him, but luckily he doesn't really get freaked out by much. Okay. So yeah, went up to the hospital, the doctor felt it, he thought it was a cyst, literally thought, feels like a cyst. Went through to have an ultrasound done. The nurse there, she felt it, she said it felt like a typical cyst. Got the nurse that was with her to feel it, who I think was training or maybe hadn't dealt with anything like that before. But then as soon as she put the ultrasound on, she said, oh, no, it's not, it's tissue. So took a biopsy, still not worried at this point, still thinking it's the fibroedema, whatever that is. So yeah, had the biopsy taken, had an appointment to go back in 2 weeks, still thinking, haven't heard anything in those 2 weeks, so obviously nothing to worry about. Then went back on the 30th of December and got the news that it was cancerous, which was a massive shock. So yeah, at that point I wasn't really worried, I was shocked, but I mean there's so much that they can do now. So she was telling me it was cancerous and it was pretty fast growing. It was a grade 3 but a stage 2. I just heard grade 3 and I was like, oh my god, okay. But no, it was a stage 2 but grade 3. So yeah, I was just thinking, okay, what's the next steps now? So, oh, you sped up. So yeah, next thing was I went for a mammogram. They couldn't see it on the mammogram, which was really weird, so then I had to go for another ultrasound. And I can't remember what happened next. So I'll have to do some more in a minute. Today's Tuesday, just on my way to the QA again. It's the one-to-one with the nurse today, and then it's the PICC line insertion afterwards. Starting to get a little bit nervous now. Feels weird being driven today. My other half's coming with me, so it's really weird filming in this side of the car. So I had a call from the nurse yesterday, just saying to basically drink lots of water, so my veins are nice and open and my blood's flowing a little bit more freely, so apparently it makes the PICC line a little bit easier to insert. I wasn't too worried about the PICC line until my other half sent me a link, and then I actually read through it and I realised the line is like this long and it's basically going to go from my arm up into like just above my heart. So I thought it was going to be like the little ones that you have in your arm, which was only like 2 inches long. But no, yeah, it's going to be a big one. It's going to stay in for the duration of my chemo, which is going to be about 4 months. I've got 8 cycles every other week, so it's going to be 16 weeks altogether, but then every other week actually having the chemo. So yeah, it's all starting to feel a bit real now. I'm not really a worrier, so I don't usually think about things until it's literally just about to happen. So now it's literally tomorrow I do my first chemo, and tomorrow's going to be a really full-on day as well. It's starting to feel quite scary. Although after the sedation, I'll probably be asleep during chemo, so it won't even matter.